Hi Snakies, welcome to Fifi Zappa's top 24 K-pop tracks of 2024. Please do not skip this part. It's really important. I do not care if you don't like the songs I have chosen for my personal top 24 tracks of the year. This is a subjective list. I'm not saying these are the best tracks, full stop. I'm saying these are the 24 tracks that I've listened to the most. These are the 24 tracks that I love the most. Now, if you think a song should be on this list, you shouldn't be thinking that because it's my list. You shouldn't be thinking, if I choose something for dinner, you shouldn't be sitting there saying, oh, you should have had this. This is my taste. These are the songs that I loved this year. You have the option in the comments to leave your own top 24 tracks of the year. Let me know which 24 tracks you love the most instead of trying to tell me what I'm allowed to like and not like. Anyone who leaves an annoying comment like that, I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna cuss you out. That is it. And I already know people are gonna skip this part, but I have to say it anyway. Grow up, take the list for what it is. It's my personal top 24. And also, if there are songs that aren't on this list that I've reacted to and I've said I love, that doesn't mean that I don't love them because they haven't made the top 24 list. It just means that the songs that I've chosen, I just love a little bit more. I still love the songs that I said I loved. They just haven't made the list because the spaces are limited. It's only 24. I can't put every single song that I've listened to and enjoyed this year on this list. I can't put every single group. I can't put every single thing ever. It defeats the purpose of a top list. Now onto the rules. Any song or group that were in my top 10 K-pop MVs of 2024 are not going to be included in this list. The reason why I've done that is because so many of the songs in that list would have been on this list, but this way it's kind of allowed me to add a few more songs into this list. And I feel like those songs and those groups already got their shout out, if that makes sense. Also, my other rule, which is the same rule I always go by, only one song per album, per group or artist. Again, that way, just so that I don't double up. I mean, there's like 5 songs that I might love off one album. If I add 5 songs in, that only allows me 19 songs for the list. You don't have to follow my rules when you're making your list in the comments. That's just the rules that I made for myself. Without delaying it anymore, I'm going to start off with my honorable mentions. I'm going to read them out now and I'm going to speed it up. These are the songs that almost made it onto the list, but again, they were just songs that I loved a little bit more, so they didn't quite make it. You ready? Only one of Give Me the Love, New Jeans, Right Now, G-Idol, Vision, P1 Harmony, Late Night Calls, Taeyong, Runaway, Young Posse, Skyline, Candy Shop, Good Girl, Solar, Let's Talk, Right Next Z, Ride the Vibe, Eunice, Superwoman, I Chillin', Official, One Pack, Deserved, BBZ, Hypnotize, Isna, Drip, Stray Kids, Youth, Lino Solo, Rose, Drinks or Coffee, Nissan More Baby, I'm Good, Zero Base 1, Insomnia, BB Up, Ain't Nobody, Extraordinary Heroes, Money Ball, Moonbyo, Like a Fool, Oh My Girl, Sway, You and I. Those are my honorable mentions. Again, if there's a song that hasn't made it onto my top 24 list or honorable mentions, and I've said that I've loved it, that doesn't mean I don't love it. It just hasn't quite made the lists. Let's get into my top 24. Let's go track 24. Now, I actually wasn't going to add this track in. I was only going to put it in the honorable mentions, but then I decided that I kind of have to put it in because, no word of a lie, Baby Monster's Drip has my favorite bridge of the entire year. Honestly, I can't explain it, but I have listened to that bridge. I put that song on about 100 times, and most of the time I forward it to that bridge. I listen to that bridge and then I run it back 10 times and then I move on. I don't know what it is, but the way that bridge comes in and the way it ends, top notch. That's why it's at number 24. Track number 23. Stacey's GPT. I keep calling it Chat GPT. Honestly, I love this song so much. There's just something about the chorus. I love those little sounds. Yeah, that was my favorite Stacey song of the year. I love the MV as well, but it didn't quite make my top 10 MVs. I kind of cheated a little bit with this one. I said I wasn't going to double up on groups, but this is a solo, to be fair. Now, aespa's Supernova did make it into my top 10 MVs of the year, but I could not add Giselle's solo, Dopamine, into the mix. Number 21.
Yeah, you know, let's make a night for us. You gotta see the light. Yeah, oh, let's go. 날가렸던 어둠을 지나 파도처럼 밀려와 원하는 type.
Loose Symbols, Girls Night. I don't know what it is, but there's just something about that intro, the way it starts and the way the first verse comes in with that whoom, whoom, whoom sound. So good, and my favorite Loose Symbol track of the year. Song number 20. ARK are hands down one of the best debuts we've had this year. I love the group so much. I reacted to them on my own the first time, but I didn't listen to their B-sides, and thankfully King Cobra Snakey requested this song. It's so good. The fusion of sounds, the jazzy elements, the R&B elements, the old school hip-hop elements. Something about it was quite J-poppy as well. Top-notch stuff. And the boys themselves are so talented.
That's what's up, 가득 터진 juice. That's what's up, 별을 삼킨 듯. 한 입에 아무 순간 여긴 ocean blue. 상큼하지만 강렬해 my passion fruit. Spit it out, spit it out, spit it out. 입맛에 안 맞아 그저.
Oh my god, when this song first dropped, when I say I listened to it a billion times, I listened to it a billion times. Okay, not a billion times, but I listened to it a lot. And I think at the start, this was like at the top of my list, but I listened to it so much, I listened to it too much. And I kind of had to take a bit of a break from it, I can't lie. But it's honestly a masterpiece. Song number 19. Baekhyun, getting out of the military, finally giving us an album, and it was a 10 out of 10 album. This track was my favorite, but honestly, it was a no skip. Cold actually produced this song, and when Cold and Baekhyun get together, it's magic. The R&B neo soul vibes of this track, delicious. I kind of thought it was going to be difficult to pick a favorite track for Islet, but honestly, the chorus of this song, that melody, so sweet. Now this next track almost didn't make it because it dropped quite late in the year, but it's just too good not to put it in. So pretty. It almost didn't make it in as well because of the fireworks sound effects in the intro, but the song is just stunning. I love the amapiano vibes, those synths, those pads, so good. And I love Tuos.
If you keep thinking about me, baby, lately, yeah, shoot it now. 하늘 위를 계속 놓아. Let me see the fireworks. 내가 알 수 있게 올라가는 불꽃들이.
Made in's Uno. I love this song so much. I feel like their debut was sadly slightly overshadowed because of the use of AI in the MV, but they did take the MV and change it. But I feel like at the time when the song dropped, not enough people were talking about the actual song itself. It's so good. And the chorus.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Una, dos. 눈 꼭 감고 잠시 멈춰. Una, dos. Una, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho. Bang, 우리만 남아있어 running too fast. 잠시는.
This next one's a little bit of a cheat.
Let's make this.
This is a bit of a cheat because you'll see later on, but I could not add this song is, this song blew my mind when I first heard it. Use of those like harmonies, it kind of sounds like Boyz II Men or Take 6. The use of that sample, wait, I don't know if it's them or if it's a sample, but it kind of sounds like a sample, right? That with the old school hip hop elements, and then the way that sample or those, I'll just call them harmonies, the way those harmonies come back in throughout the song, genius.
Let's get down and break shit.
I just need some space. I just need some space. Space, space. Voices in my head. I just need some space. Space, space.
Oh, Eve! There's no way I wasn't going to put Eve in this list. However, it was really hard for me to pick a song. Her EP was fantastic, but honestly, this song is so catchy and it is the song that I have been listening to the most. I love me some Eve. Okay, so these next 4 songs, whilst they're in different positions on the list, they all hold the same place in my heart. You'll see why.
Pick and choose. I'm happy when you're happy, that's the truth. Oh yeah. 내 밀어준 그 손끝이 조금 차가워도 기분 다시 move. It's the pleasure shot. 내게 말해봐 what you want.
Keys Pleasure Shop, one of the best house bangers to drop this year. Fancy another house banger?
When I'm with you, day and night. 무지개를 닮은 넌 날 빛나게 해. When I'm with you, I'm so blind.
Now, when I listened to NCT Dream's Dreamscape album and I released my favorite track off the album, this wasn't the song that I posted. However, when I listened to the album again, it turns out that this is actually my favorite track on the album. I've had it on repeat. That melody, I'm so blind. Oh, it does something to my soul. We, of course, have another house track at number 10.
Someone like you 이 세상 단 하나 서로를 길들여진 너와 난 도망치고 싶다 나에게
Tomorrow by Together, TXT's I See You There Tomorrow. This song is so good and is of course produced by Shifky. The way the chorus hits is out of this world, and also the performance video, the choreography matches the song so well. One more house track. Twice is impossible. Now, I know a lot of people are boycotting the group, and I completely understand the reasons why. I just could not add this song into my list. It's one of the best K-pop house tracks I've ever heard. Track number 8.
에이, 일이 풀리지 않을 때 걱정이 산더미일 때 좋은 방법도 오르네 당장 뛰쳐나가 어릴 적 기억 속
Billy's Trampoline. Now, this almost made it into my top 10 MVs. I love the simplicity of this MV. There wasn't too much going on. The song itself, though, is a 10 out of 10 for me. The jazzy elements, my favorite instrument, the Fender Rhodes, plenty of it, the melodies. Billy just put out songs that are exactly my taste. Track number 7.
Don't stop 도망쳐도 좋아 이리 Yeah, I'm your exit 내 세계
Irene's Strawberry Silhouette. This song was kind of a shock to me. I feel like the entire album, Like a Flower, was a shock to me. But this song specifically, I don't know, I felt like it kind of just wasn't a song I was expecting Irene to put out. And it blew my mind. It's so good from start to finish, just like the entirety of the album. Track number 6. Kepler's Heart Surf. Now, I struggled to pick between this and Tippy Tap. I love Tippy Tap. I've listened to Tippy Tap as much as I've listened to this song, I think. But I think overall, Heart Surf is just a better song all round. The melodies in the chorus. That melody, I don't know what it is, but it actually makes me feel emotional. Such a stunning song. Track number 5 needs no explanation.
난 숨기질 못해 솔직한 내 표정까지 애써 돌려 말하
Honestly, this might actually be my favorite ITZY song of all time. I actually saw this song get a bit of hate and I will never understand it. Listen to the switch up. Switch up, it gives me the weirdest feeling of, I'd say nostalgia, but also it kind of makes me sad a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, so maybe melancholy. I don't know, it takes me back to my childhood. I love it so much. I think 2024 was a fantastic year for ITZY and it was really hard to pick a favorite. But yeah, Bad Girls Are Us, one of the best songs ever.
움츠렸던 꽃들은 곧 피었나 스쳐짐과 흩어짐을 벗어나
Twice's Bloom. Again, just like ITZY, I feel like 2024 was Twice's year. They dropped so much good music between solos, Miss Hamor, and Twice themselves. There was just so much good music. Bloom, though, was by far my favorite track they've dropped this year. There was just something about it that blew my mind, those harmonies. And I can't explain it, but something about it was just so Twice. 10 out of 10 year for Twice, 10 out of 10 song with Bloom. We're now heading into my top 3. I literally have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I think the fact that it's third place speaks for itself.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Something about you, babe.
Jaehyun's Can't Get You. Listen, as solo debuts go, this was impeccable. Jaehyun's voice is literally perfection for the genre of R&B. Can't Get You literally sounds like it was made just for me. And with Babyface on the writing credits, says it all.
Darling.
I'm actually never getting over that song. The instrumentation, the composition, Jaehyun himself. And now for my favorite track of the year. Can you guess what it is?
1, 2, 3, 4 힘들 때 우린 춤을 춰 날 외쳐도록 우린 꿈을 꿔 끝까지 참 숨에 난 생각은 전부 사라져 지끈지끈
I feel like there was quite a bit of a misconception when it comes to me and pop punk. I feel like a lot of people thought that I don't like pop punk. It's just, I feel like when it comes to K-pop, it's not done that well. I found that a lot of K-pop groups that do pop punk tend to sound quite Disney. And it's true, I'm not too fond of that specific sound. However, I do love pop punk. I love punk rock. I just never felt it was done to my taste. Triple S's tune was done exactly how I like it though. The song wasn't completely pop punk, it just had small elements in there. The fusions of sounds were perfection. Again, there was something quite J-pop about it. Straight up, that is one of the best K-pop songs I've ever heard. I love it so much. I think I said many times this year that a specific song was my favorite song of the year. Did you believe me when I said that Chum is? Well, it is. And that is my top 24 list of 2024. Now, again, please understand that this list is subjective. This is my personal top 24 tracks. I'd love to see your personal top 24 tracks in the comments. And remember, if I've said I've loved a song this year, if you've seen me react to a song and I've said I've loved it, I do love it. If it hasn't made it onto this list, it doesn't mean that I don't like the song or I hate the song. It just means that there were 24 other tracks that I loved more. Head on over to Patreon if you want to see me re-listen to every single track in its entirety. All you have to do is be a free member and you'll be able to view it. See you tomorrow for my top 24 non-K-pop tracks of 2024.